So, unboxing this, I covered up my address, but yeah, I opened it already. It came in here. Unfortunately, I know I should have left everything in here so you guys could have seen the full unboxing experience. I apologize, but it's not really that big of a deal. You guys want to see the fucking phone, so does my cat. So let's see, let's get to it. Open this bitch up. Ooh, so pretty. I got fingerprints all over it, but the best part about this phone, I got the Aura Glow. You can't tell me that shit ain't dope. When you turn it on, that's the screensaver I got on it. Hey, you can't be talking in the background. I'm doing a review here. That's not funny. So, those are my children. So, I already basically used Smart Switch to load all my stuff. I'm using my Note 8 camera. Right now, the camera on this phone is basically the same camera they've had from the Note 7. From back from the S7. It's, you know, they've added obviously some features. It is a little bit better, but it's nothing like the P30 or anything like that. So if you're buying a phone for a camera, this isn't the phone to buy. But if you're finding a phone because you love awesome, cool looking phones, definitely would be a good reason. Obviously, you got the ultrasonic fingerprint, not optical, which works better. It's very quick. What I suggest doing is program in the same finger that you use the most. Like I use my thumb. I programmed it twice. Some other good features, obviously the S Pen is the added features with this, and you can basically, when you're taking pictures with this, you can use your S Pen. If you single click it, see, it took a picture of me right there. And then there's some other shortcuts right here. So switch cameras, although I haven't found the air gestures to be that reliable. And I also used the 3D feature, supposed to do the 3D scan. It works horribly. You cannot scan anything. It is awful. I know that some other manufacturers came out with a similar thing for 3D scan things for 3D printing, but it's very difficult to do because the floor is in the way, kind of, and it picks up the floor, and it's like the quality isn't very good. Really, I don't think that's really. Ooh, wow, great. So you guys just got to see some phone numbers on my phone. I have to edit that out after the fact here. Anyways, some other good features with this phone is it has a Note 10 Plus is there. I would basically say there's no reason to buy the Note 10. You spend that extra $100 unless you have really small hands and just can't stand a bigger phone. But you're losing so much with that $100. The Note 10 doesn't have a micro SD card. It doesn't have the 45-watt charging. Although the brick that they send you is a 25-watt brick. You have to actually spend $50 to get which is really bullshit thing of Samsung to do. You have to additionally shell out $50 to get the 45-watt charger if you want to get super fast charging on this phone, which I will do, but I don't have that yet. And overall, let's go over some of the new things on here. You got obviously your punch hole infinity display in the center. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. The screen on this phone is amazing. It's the best screen. That is one of the things. Obviously, Apple is buying their OLEDs because that's how good they are. I don't know if that's going to cut into their shares, nor do I care. I don't think it really matters to them. They're going to make a lot of money off of the screens they sell to Apple. But basically, another thing is you notice. I wish I could show you my Note 8, but the button on the Note 8, obviously they always had button on the right hand side here, the power button. This now is just two buttons, your volume, obviously rocker, and your power button, which doubles. You can reprogram it though, which is beautiful, so you don't have to deal with fucking Bixby, thank God. When you go here, you go into settings, there is, I believe, nope, that's not it. It is status. I forget where it is. I know it's in here somewhere. Side key settings basically allow you to change. Oh, there it goes. When you hit the power button, you can go to side key settings. Side key settings. And then, so I have mine, press and hold is the power off menu. And then double press quick launch camera, because I have absolutely, and you can actually program apps if you don't want it to do the camera, which is really nice. But what I would have liked to have seen on this phone is a 90 hertz refresh rate for the screen. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but that's something I think they could add with a software patch probably if they really wanted to, because it has the capability, I believe. Some of the other features I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I know so much about these phones. This is all right off the top of my head. Obviously, it's using the 7 nanometer processor, the Qualcomm if you're in US. If you're in the Europe market, you might get lucky and end up with the Exynos one that is slightly faster, because it's the 259825 or 9925, I can't remember. But it's it's basically like similar to the Qualcomm 855 Plus, I must say. But it would have been nice to kind of have side by side and test them. The test marks, I'm not going to go through that. You guys can go to the reviews. I think they're testing the 11,000 range for, and then I forget for what the other score is. But yeah, it's generally, I've only had it a day. It's been pretty good fun. The battery life on it is excellent. I think removing that headphone jack, I was one of the people that really did not ever want to see that headphone jack go. But if you really think about it, I mean, I know that the sound quality going through a headphone jack is just far superior, even with the best Bluetooth. They're starting to get close. But I mean, most of us use Bluetooth headphones anyway, so it's not, I see, like the biggest deal. And to have, they say to get, I don't know how much battery life they got from removing that, maybe 5%. I don't know if it's worth it, but I don't think it's a big loss, as all phones are going that direction. Let's see what else can be said, but really just that back, I just love it. I don't want to I'm getting a clear cover, the clear silicone from Spigen, $10. And then I'm getting the Donwell, not the, they make basically dome glass and Donwell to protect your screen. This does come with a screen protector, by the way, so if you do buy an alternate one, make sure you peel off the screen protector. And then also, they say to set the sensitivity to the highest for your fingerprint, but I have not been able to find that setting. I don't know if that's a setting that they removed, but that's what the manufacturers were saying for the tempered glass that you buy for it. But really, there's not much that I could say that I dislike about this phone, except for the fact that I really wish they would have had the shatterproof screen, so we wouldn't have to deal with that, because I was just expecting it to come out. I expected them to come out with, because it was going to be the 10. That's a big landmark model. I thought they were going to come out with some of those features and push them in, but I think they learned their lesson with the Note 7, and they're trying not to. They didn't want to cram too much and then end up with problems like disaster like they did with the Note 7. I was one of the owners that had one of those phones, and it exploded in my, not exploded, but caught fire. But a chemical fire can seem like an explosion. So yeah, that was a big problem for Samsung, and I think they wanted to avoid that with the Note 10. So I think those are some of the reasons they didn't push some of those things that a lot of the leakers like Ice Universe were saying. I am glad that we got that fast charging, and of course it does have the wireless. I can show you guys. It charges my watch, but right now my watch for some reason doesn't hold charge at all. But I can give you guys a quick demonstration. You set wireless power share, turn it over, You'll hear a nice confirmation noise that, and you'll see it light up, and it's charging my watch. This is the S3. You can charge your earbuds, anything that charges wirelessly, even other phones, I believe. So yeah, my fucking S3 sucks. Somebody wants to send me a new one, and I'll give you my shitty one. If there's some other things you'd like to know about this, I can make another video. If you'd like me to go over any other features on the phone, just put comments below. Thank you.